Hey there, this is Greg Palmer, and yes, this is actually what I sound like. This presentation is commissioned for NOS 110 Section 90 at Durham Technical Community College. It's on Windows 8. So what I'll be going over today are two improved features of Windows 8 and two applications or apps I would install. In this case, Sonic Dash and Weatherbug. One actually does something and the other looks like a fun game. So let's get started. The first improved feature of Windows 8? No new hardware requirements. Yay! PC Pro, a British computer magazine, tested 3 laptops in 2012. Those 3 were a touchscreen laptop running an AMD Chirion X2 processor with 4 GB of RAM, or random access memory, a Core 2 laptop with 2 GB of RAM, and a touchscreen Dell laptop with a 1.66 GHz Atom processor and 2 gigs of RAM. As you can see, all of them worked. They all worked. In fact, the article goes on to say, and I quote, "In short, if you've bought a PC any time in the past 3 or 4 years, it should cope fine with Windows 8. Now, this was written in 2012. I have a laptop from 2008, a Dell Inspiron 1525 to be exact, and I managed to upgrade to Windows 7 Professional without a problem. Of course, it helps a lot when you have 2 relatives in the IT field. Hi, Larry and Trev." Moving right along, we have the new Windows Defender. You may know it better as Microsoft Security Essentials, a freeware program released by Microsoft for Vista and 7. I use it myself, and it really gets the job done. In Windows 8, the standalone MSE product is not compatible with Windows 8. That's because MSE is already there as Defender. Now you may be wondering, why was it asked? It was because companies like Sophos, McAfee, Trend Micro, and AVG all complained that having an antivirus program integrated into an operating system would violate antitrust law. I can understand that. Why pay subscription fees for antivirus software when Microsoft gives it to you for free? Shouldn't these companies be working harder to improve their products instead of complaining about the competition? I mean, come on. Now on to the apps. The first one is Sonic Dash, starring, of course, Sonic the Hedgehog. It's developed by Hardlight, published by Sega, and uses the Unity engine. It was released for Windows 8 on December 3rd, 2014, and is a freemium game. That means while you don't pay to play the full basic game, you can make the game easier by buying stuff in microtransactions. I should know because I play a lot of this type of game on Facebook. I think that's how they get their money, besides advertising. Now the object of the game is that this is an endless runner. You are supposed to keep Sonic, the fastest thing alive, moving without hitting a wall or getting, destroyed by enemies. You collect rings, you avoid obstacles, you destroy enemies, same stuff, different day. Just like any other Sonic game. The in-game currency is red rings, which the game really wants you to buy. They really want you to take out your credit card or your PayPal account or what have you and buy it. Buy those red rings. And here are some screenshots of the game. As usual, you, as Sonic, run around and collect rings. I cannot emphasize that enough. Depending on how many rings you get throughout the game, you can use these to buy power-ups to enhance the game experience. The more powerful the upgrade, the more it'll cost you. And if you get over 50,000 rings, you can get all the prizes and the cash jackpot. There is no cash jackpot available up on the board, I'm sorry to say. Seriously, folks, all you do is dodge obstacles and run like the chili dog-loving hedgehog you are. I mean, when did Sonic not run? Oh yeah, there was Sonic Labyrinth. It came out in America in November 1995 for the Sega Game Gear. In this game, Dr. Eggman, or Robotnik, stole Sonic's red sneakers. Yes, Dr. Eggman is a schnook. He doesn't just imprison birds in robotic bodies, oh no. He steals shoes from anthropomorphic hedgehogs, too. Anyway, Sonic was robbed of his ability to jump and run, leaving him only with his spin dash attack, which is still very fast. That's why he's curled up in a ball in this cover. He has to collect keys and rings and make it to the goal within a time limit. Critics hated this game. They despised it. How do you install Sonic Dash? Why, you go to the App Store, you search for Sonic Dash, or you click on it, and then you click Install. It may ask you for administrator permission, and you should probably give it to them. Kids, always get permission before installing anything. Oh, and also, you can get this game for Windows Phone for free. All you do is pause this video and then use your phone to capture the QR code. I'll let you do it. I'll wait. That is, if you haven't done it already, and I suspect a lot of you have. Moving on, we have Weatherbug, which was published and developed by the company of the exact same name. Funny how that works. It was launched for Windows 8 on October 26th, 2012. The features are thus: you can view detailed weather information for neighborhood and global points through instant access to a global weather network of 50,000 locations. Yes, I brought up 50,000. There's just something about 50,000. Yeah. Plus, you also get access to the industry's most accurate neighborhood and global weather forecast information for any location at a given point in time. This is even better than WRAL. Plus, it's available in 26 languages, ranging from Japanese to Bulgarian. I mean, have you ever tried reading a weather report in Bulgarian? If you don't know the language, it's not very easy to do. And we also have screenshots. As you can see, it's not just Los Angeles. It's very specific. It's Dodger Stadium. That way you can find out whether to be close to the infield or not. You don't want to be near the infield. You want to be in a covered section. And on the right, we have saved locations. You can save locations here. As you can see, we have Oklahoma City, Germantown, London, and Paris. But really, when do you want to know the weather in Paris? It's not really something that you can just bring up in conversation. Unless, of course, you're in London, or Paris, or anywhere in Europe for that matter. But if you're in America, you don't just ask what the weather in London is. That's what I think, anyway. Now, how do you install this? It's easy. You install it the same way you install any other app. by clicking the install button and then giving it permission. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you have any more questions or any desire to see any of my videos, then go to my YouTube page using that QR code right over there. Keep smiling, and bye for now.